Welcome everybody, today I've got something that's a little bit different to share with you all, and that is PwnWin. Bear in mind this is a sponsored video, so full transparency there, but I wouldn't share it with you if I didn't think that you could benefit from this. Basically, PwnWin rewards you for just playing games, and in this case they've reached out to me because they've just started featuring Paladins. And as you can see on the front page here, there's actually 2 free challenges that you can join, and basically there's prize bonuses to win. And there's also these quests, these raffles to win items, small items at first, so these pay safe cards are like £10 worth of value prizes if you enter one competition, so one of these above. And further on you can get gaming mice and even a full computer if you enter enough competitions. But this isn't all that PwnWin does. It also adds an element of the thrill and also the reward of eSports to normal players, really. And you can also set up your own tournaments and your own games and your own matchups with this system, and that's what I want to show today, and how this could perhaps change how you play Paladins alongside being something that in the background can reward you. So to use the system, all you do is log in, and let's have a look on the left hand side here, which is my game. So we need to add Paladins. So basically I got rid of it, and we click on, there's actually 5 games at the moment: Dota 2, League of Legends, Smite, World of Tanks and Paladins. I know a lot of my subscribers play Smite, so you might also want to check that out for this. But for now, let's go on to Paladins, and all we have to do is enter our username. So it's just Joshino for me. And this actually doesn't connect your account with their system. All that's happening is that they are now reading the API that's been provided by Hi-Res, which is basically the database of all the statistics in Paladins, and getting all the stats of the games that you recently play and using them to inform these competitions and how you are currently doing. And I'm going to show you now some of the competitions. So if we go to the top here and click the play button, we can have a look. There's 2 separate sections. I'll come to the tournaments in a minute, but first up, let's have a look at the challenges. So there's 3 different types. There's private, so you can make your own. I'll come back to that one. Head to head, where you can play against other players in the system, in this PwnWin system. And at the moment it's currently all browser based. You don't have to download any software, and I think that's quite good because I don't want anything in the background basically being bloat. So having this website and basically coming back whenever you need it is good for me. But you can go head to head with the players, but I think this function will become better as more people play it. But the big one is the public one, and actually at the moment there's 3 free sections, and you can also see here this is the paid one. Basically the ones that you pay for have bigger prizes, so this one's up to £74, but basically the more people that enter it, the bigger the prize gets, and this one's actually 50-50, so half of the people are going to win, so the top 50 that win the challenge will get a payout. But these ones here are all the free ones, and you can win as part of a prize of £8.41. So it's split into 3 different sections at the moment: damage, support and frontline. So that's something interesting as well. So let's have a look at the support one. Basically you have to be level 15 to enter this challenge. It's only on the PC platform at the moment, so sorry all the console users. But all you can use at the moment is all the support champions, so Pip, Ying, Grok, Grover and Madamba, and it'll basically pull only the stats for those champions into the system, and you basically get scoring, win 50 points, eliminations 10 points, and so on. And this will rank you in the system, so you can see here all the players that are playing it. And actually I'm already in this one, so I didn't realize I was in this competition. But you basically just click here to join the competition. And once you join it, it actually gets your stats pretty soon. It updates every 60 minutes, and you'll be ranked basically from the time the event started, so it started 4 hours ago, to this current time. I haven't actually played a game today, so I won't be getting any ranking yet. But there's something interesting about these competitions, and that is that the support and the frontliner have less entries than the damage dealers, and that sort of reflects how popular the roles are in the game at the moment, and people do like playing damage more than support and frontliners. So this could be one way of incentivizing playing the support and the frontliners, because you're going to have a better chance of winning something. And again, let's go back to it. The payout here, you can see, so even to the 30th person you're going to get 13p of a reward, so you've got quite a good chance of winning something here. And to mention this quickly, they don't allow Smurfs, so you're not allowed to play Smurfs. And if you do get caught doing that, you'll get banned instantly. So basically if you're playing with a new account and taking on lower ranked ELO players, because there's still an ELO in casual, and they only count casual C matches and also only solo players, which is another thing which sort of promotes solo play rather than having the pre-made roles that people are so angry about. So only single player games, so it's all about your skill, not your party, which I think is another good thing. One thing I think that they could perhaps improve is giving more heal on the challenges for support. So at the moment the scoring system is all based just on this system here. It's all the same, it's like unified, but maybe that's something that they can look at in the future to improve the system, I suppose. These are some great people, and they're based in Austria, and I'm sure they'll be very happy to hear any feedback that you have in the comment section below if you start using it, so be sure to give that to them. Although this sort of scoring system makes a lot more sense with the damage dealers who get more eliminations and kills, and again this has got the damage system here. Currently you can only join one free challenge at a time, so that limits you basically for that day, but there is a challenge pretty much every day. The good thing about this is that you don't need to be on this website to basically get tracked or anything, because once you enter it, you're tracked from that point, so it just takes the information off of the API. You don't even need to go back on again, so you can go play the game. You can basically go in the morning, join one of the competitions, start playing the game, completely forget about the website, and then come back into the evening and think, actually I just entered the competition, come back to it and be like, oh yes, I won something, which is pretty cool that you can just do that and put it in the background. You don't even have to run anything like an app or anything to do that, so it's pretty cool, and I like that feature, to be honest. So if we go back to play and have a look at the tournament, let's just have a look quickly at this one. It's got a weekly Pro Cup, but by Pro it just means players that are going head to head. So you see the brackets here, there's 32 people versus 32. So you can see here the brackets are split into loads of people to begin with, and it starts thinning out as you go into the second round and the final round with just 64 players. And actually the top 30 of those win something, and the winnings are a bit higher than the normal competitions, so obviously it's a bit harder because you're getting eliminated and you've got rounds to go through and you're taking people on. You can actually see the scores here. The high score was 663. It's actually got the same scoring system again. A win is 50 points, so they only really needed like 10 wins to take them to 500, so that's quite interesting actually how low they are at the moment. And there's 64 people in that final round, and 30 people are going to win something. It's pretty cool, and there's actually a prize pool there of £42, and the entry's free again, so that's very cool. If we hit play again and we can have a look at the challenges, we can now have a look again at the private ones. There's actually 6 players currently playing private matches, and you can create your own challenge. So this is Joshino's challenge. There isn't a password at the moment, and the duration you can set as well, 2 hours up to 1 hour up to 3 days. Let's just keep it as 2 hours for now. Basically, the Paladins one doesn't have an entry fee yet, but in the future, what I think will happen is that you'll be able to have an entry fee and basically set up your own mini esports tournament. And this is cool because you could give a password to the teams that you want to play there and the people that you want to sort of compete, and maybe set up your own competitions. And this could be good for YouTubers or community groups to set up these competitions for fun and have people pitted against each other. I think it's quite a novel idea, and to have their own tournaments outside of sort of the esports scene. So once you've created your challenge and you're ready to go, you can hit that create challenge button and then share the link with your friends. And if you've got a password, then you can share that around, and you'll see again your rank versus all the other players currently in the game. The scoring is the same at the moment. Hopefully that'll be configurable at some point in the future, but at the moment it's just nice to have this challenging feature. Coming back to the main site again, there's also a refer a friend code, which I'm not going to share mine because I don't want people adding me, but if you want to share it with your friends, you also get money from whenever they basically enter competitions, which is just something nice and could add value to all the value already created by this website. PwnWin also mentioned that the giveaways and the raffles were given by people that were sponsoring them, so that's how they get those competitions together. So in short, PwnWin is something that you just need to add your account name to, and it will drag all of the stuff off the API automatically, so you don't even need to link anything, and you can just leave it after you enter a competition in the morning and come back after you've played the game normally. So it's something that you can just have in the background, so why not? It also has these features to have competitions with your friends and also set up your own sort of mini esports setups. And I think that's a cool and novel idea and something that's special about this website. Anyway, what does everyone else think about PwnWin? What does everyone else think about PwnWin? Will you be checking it out? If you have any feedback for them, be sure to let them know, or anything that you think should be added to the website, put it in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button, and thank you all very much for watching. Until the next video, everybody, Joshino.